What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Slackerz, bringing you our next matchup in the Everyone Is Here tournament. So if you're new and you're wondering what this is, I'll throw up the rules on screen in just a second, but it's pretty simple. We have 100 characters and we put them into this tournament format, and then each day on my channel I upload one of the matchups from the tournament, and then we vote between one of the two characters. You can vote for both, but I'll go over that in the rules in just a second. But we vote, and it's pretty simple. Characters advance in the tournament. We go on until we end up crowning a winner, and that's the whole thing. So let me bring up the rules here for a second. All right, the first rule to always keep in mind is these tournaments that I do, that we all participate in, it is just for fun. So, you know, don't go too overboard if somebody, you know, votes for a character that maybe you don't like. You know, everybody's got their reasons for liking their own character, so they could drop a vote for whoever they want. But remember, you do only get one vote. All right? And how do you vote? Very simple. Down in the comments, you type who your vote is for. So we've seen the thumbnail. We've seen the title of the video. The participants for the matchup today are Geno from Super Mario RPG. And he's taking on Arle Nadja, Arle from the Puyo Puyo series. How about that? We'll go with that. But you vote for one of those in the comments. Yes, you are allowed to vote for both. Simply type both. That's how you do that. But the rest of the rules, double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose twice before being officially eliminated. If there's ever a tie in the voting, when we get to the results for any of the matchups, flip a coin on camera. Best and absolute fairest way to break any tie. You know, fingers crossed we never have to do that, but it happens. It happens. So, but yeah, last rule, voting-wise, for each matchup, only last 1 week. So today's Friday, meaning we'll get the results of this matchup next Friday. So you'll see all that then, but that's all the rules. So let's jump into the matchup and the results. All right, so we're going over the results from last week, which was the matchup between Travis Touchdown, and he's taking on Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat. So this one, I kind of expected a bit more even, but this one is kind of a runaway. I'll just show you the results and give you the little background on the voting from what I've seen. Travis Touchdown ends up taking the W in this one, so congrats to Travis. I believe that's who I voted for. So that's kind of cool to see. But Travis moves on in the winner's bracket. But again, if you are a fan of Sub-Zero, still in the tournament, again, double elimination, he just drops to the loser bracket. And yeah, that's how that goes. So Sub-Zero gets ice blasted into the cold, dark, lonely loser bracket. I don't know. Is that a pun? Not really. I'm sorry. My bad. We'll just move on to the matchup. All right, we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. But what we will talk about is the matchup today. Like I said, it is Geno from the Super Mario RPG game taking on Arle from the Puyo Puyo series. So this should be somewhat of an interesting one in terms of that, you know, Geno has kind of gained a lot of, he's getting talked about quite a bit. There are those leaks out there that are like, yep, Geno's the next one. There's always leaks that say Geno's out there. Believe it if you want. I ain't gonna stop you. You can believe in what you want. But personally, I don't believe in stuff until I actually see it or the leak seems very credible. Not just some random text leak that somebody's gonna report on, because that's not a leak at all. All right, people don't even know what a leak is anymore. All right, we're getting off topic. Let's talk about Arle. So Arle should be another Sega rep. So Puyo Puyo in the 1990s was a very big franchise. Sonic. Sega promoted it very well. They still kind of promote the series overall quite a bit to this day. So it's still a franchise that does very well. I think in like the early 2000s, all around like the vibe of like puzzle sort of games, which is kind of what it is. The series just kind of like, you know, dipped down in popularity and in terms of, I guess, interest in the fans. But it came back, Puyo Puyo Tetris, and there's another game, I don't remember which one. But the series has started coming back recently. I know Arle is actually a very big character over in Japan. She's definitely got a pretty big following over there. So that's kind of something to potentially think about. Again, there's always all right, Smash Bros, we're going to get a new character. All right, who's popular over in Japan? And then it might be a good chance that they'll be getting in. Arle, she's up there. She's definitely got very good amount of following, a lot of support behind her. Not one of the characters that gets talked about a whole lot, at least not what I see, but I've seen her name get popped up. Like, to be honest, I didn't even know who she was, before Smash Ultimate was revealed. Once Smash Ultimate was revealed, we had the teaser. I started seeing this character's name get thrown around. I'm like, I don't even know who that is. And eventually I kind of found out who she was. I heard of the series, but I didn't even know who the character was. But, I mean, the character is pretty interesting. So I'll try to break down a moveset wise, a couple things. So I believe she's a mage, like a magic based sort of user. You can kind of do that for a moveset. She does have, I hope I put this on screen, she's got this little thing. It's like a yellow rabbit kind of thing. That's what I get from it. What is its name? Carbuncle, I think is what it is. And it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's like her pet, but it's like a friend. So you could kind of use, I don't know, you could use Carbuncle into the moveset. I don't know if she throws him or he could go off maybe like I don't want to say like a Rosalina type of character because I don't know if that works at all. Probably doesn't, so never mind. But in terms of magic-based sort of moves, I think she does stuff with freezing and ice, so would be kind of cool to see something along the lines of, kind of sort of an ice-based moveset, not the whole thing, because I don't think I don't know too much about the character, I'm going to be completely honest, but I know bits and pieces here and there. So, having ice something, I don't know, freezing in a opponent, whatever it might be for just freezing. I don't know. It's hard because, like I said, I don't know too much about the character, but I don't know. And then she's got the Puyo Puyos. I think they're an actual thing itself. I believe So I think I've seen somewhere that she actually uses them in the game, so you could end up, or for moveset wise, you could actually use them in the game for Smash Bros. You could use them as like little objects. You could use them like as a projectile potentially. Maybe she kind of just summons one, and I don't know, like a neutral air or something. She summons a Puyo, and maybe it just kind of spins around or something. I don't know. I haven't given too much thought into a moveset, but I think it's there. I think the potential is absolutely there. And I don't know. I'm just interested to see how people, react to this character for the tournament. Again, this is our first time being in any of these tournaments. So it's always, like I always say with any of the characters, anytime it's your first appearance, I like to see if there's any support, at least on my channel. And I know it's a small channel, but I like to see if there's any sort of support. So we'll see what happens. But she's facing a juggernaut today. She's facing Geno. And I'm telling you straight up right now, Geno's got my vote hands down. He's one of my top most wanted characters I do want to see. I really like the character. I've thoroughly enjoyed Super Mario RPG. Just all around great character. Someday I do hope he gets in. We'll see. I mean, again, yeah, leaks and rumors are going around. Geno's going to be in, but isn't there always some sort of leak and rumor stating some character's going to be in? So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But again, Geno's I don't know, is controversial the good way to put, the best way to put it. Like, he definitely has his followers, and he definitely has his, his haters, I guess you want to say. He's just, the people that understand the character, I feel, are the ones that have actually played the game. Because a lot of people that I see complain about him, they say they've never played Super Mario RPG. Let me know in the comments if anybody's actually played the game and you didn't like the character. Then I can understand. You have a reason that you weren't attached to the character, at least. It didn't, whatever it is. But let me know. But Geno, yeah, if you like him, there's some cool stuff you can do with the moveset, obviously. We did have the Geno Mii costume in Smash Wii U 3DS, and I think Sakurai said there's kind of a good sort of interpretation of how the character could play, or somebody said that. Maybe it wasn't Sakurai. Somebody said that, but he's got like laser beams. He's got like Geno Beam, Geno Whirl, Geno other stuff. Oh man, I'm blanking on the stuff, but he's got a lot of things you can just take straight from Super Mario RPG, incorporate it into a moveset. Very easy, and of course you're gonna have most likely your little punches and kicks for your jab attacks, maybe up tilt to down tilt, something like that. I mean, that's going to be in there somewhere. So I think Personally, like I said, he's one of the characters I really do want to see in the game. I've been a fan for quite a long time. And, I mean, if you've ever been on the fence, I say this quite a bit, but if you've ever been on the fence about even playing Super Mario RPG and you never have, give it a shot. If you like RPGs, I think you'll at least like the game. Maybe you might not like Geno, but I think you'd like the game for sure. So, Geno, definitely a fun character. Yeah, we'll see what happens if he gets into the game. Yeah, there's a lot of people that'd be super hype and super stoked about it. But at the same time, there's probably going to be quite a few people that might be like, all right, waste of a pick, terrible, irrelevant. I mean, I hate the irrelevant argument nowadays because, I mean, like, Banjo. When was the last actual new Banjo game we had, right? Was that like 2006 Nuts and Bolts? Was that the last one? No, I'm not talking Rare Replay. I'm talking an actual new Banjo game. Banjo, I guess he's kind of irrelevant, right? King K. Rool, he was irrelevant. I mean, look, all these characters are making appearances. They're getting into the game. So relevancy, I don't think is too much of a factor. This is a fan. Keep in mind, this Smash Bros. Ultimate is really kind of a fan service type of game. We finally got long requested characters. Like I mentioned, Banjo, Ridley, King K. Rool. We finally got these characters. Simon Belmont. And Geno's on that list. Sakurai would like to put him in the roster. He's a big fan of the character. Again, he's got a lot of followers, got a lot of supporters. Maybe it does happen. But again, Square maybe doesn't make too much sense business-wise because it's like, all right, it's a character they have no plans to do anything with whatsoever. So why would they want to let Nintendo promote this character that's like, you know, just not doing anything? They're just lying dormant, sitting on the shelf going, oh, we own this character, this character, this character. Oh, look, Geno. Yeah, we're not going to do anything with him. Why would we put him in Smash Bros? Square probably, if Square were to let another a character of theirs get in, I don't think Geno's at the top of their list by any means, but I think, I don't know, maybe if the fans keep harping on it long enough, maybe it does happen. So, I don't know. We'll have to see what ultimately ends up happening with that. But, yeah, like I said earlier, Geno has my vote. Let me know who you guys are voting for down in the comments. So, yeah, either Geno or Arle. One of the two. So, a little sneak peek for tomorrow, which is what, Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. All right, we should... Whoa, that's that's an actual matchup. Chibi Robo's taking on Kratos. Yes, the only PlayStation rep in this tournament. Kratos from God of War. Yeah, we'll see how that one plays out. Good luck, Chibi. Good luck, Kratos. I don't even know how. I don't know. Whatever. We'll find out tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow. But we'll also get the matchup or the results. Ooh, I can't wait for this one. We'll get the results for Heavy Weapons guy who was taking on Doomslayer last Saturday. And again, oh, excuse me. Little shout out to the Heavy for Smash Discord. They showed up and they showed a bunch of support, which is kind of cool. I always like seeing, you know, people show up for a character they like. So that's kind of cool. So we'll see if he ended up getting the win or if Doomslayer did. But that'll be next week. Today is wrapping up, though. So, yeah, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.